What's going on, YouTube? It's okmall, and I'm back again another episode of our right on target Arcane Geomancer. Something like that. Alright, to get into the episode today, let's go ahead and look what we has to do. We're gonna need some healing supplies today, chat. Maybe not very many. The surrounding areas of Osbrook are only one skull. But regardless, we're definitely gonna need something more than this. So, I'm gonna have to rest up. You know what? Let's not rest just yet. Let's actually pop into Osbrook, buy the things that we require first. Real quick, it looks like Osbrook actually has the reinforcements going on right now. Now that's kind of good. I mean, what happens is more rumors for us. We got a wolf trail. We've got a mine. Okie dokie. There's a lot of these dudes around here too, and they usually all pretty much have a rumor. I don't know about these guards though. Oh shoot. All right. Well, let's go. And there's like a guard at every one of these entrances. Just kind of watching out for things. May as well talk to the guards inside too. 25 gold for a hunting ground. We've got another hunting ground. Then over on this side, we got two more guards. A cave. All right. So just a short little bit of time, we found a mine and two caves. A mine. Oh, wow. Right next to each other. I could park my caravan here and knock out two of them. Hunting grounds, point of interest, ghoul den, hunting grounds, cave, camp on a clearing, camp, brigands, wolf. Wow. Okay. I'll have to definitely check that out. All right, now that Frid is awake, let's see. 1, 2, I think 4 should be fine. And then we can grab, we have one of these. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be good. Any rumors lately? Another rumor. Camp on a clearing. Repair those two items. And everything else is good. So let's go ahead and get some food in our bellies. And then we'll rest up, knock out a contract. Let me see here. Pancakes, I guess. It's kind of expensive, though. Those are expensive, too. Interesting. Everything's expensive. Well, there goes all my spare cash. All right, let's go ahead and rest up. I'm just going to rest up all day. All the way to 6. I don't think it's going to help me with my rest experience, but it is what it is. Let's see. Psyche. Yeah, 5%. It's always going to be low. Diet morale seems to be the easier one to maintain. Diet morale and sanity morale, or whatever I'm trying to say, seem to be the easier ones to kind of maintain. But that rest, whew, good luck. Yeah, we should be fine. Let me go make sure that none of my folks, this guy has, so does she. I forgot. We sent her on our way to get me a squirrel pellet, apparently. Can't complain. I don't know what he's doing, but he's probably leveled up to 25. He sure did. I should have grabbed a leaf while I was down there, but it's fine. It is a-okay. Let's pop on inside, and then we'll go ahead and grab up the first contract. I'm thinking, if it's still tier 1, maybe do the undead, the old grave. Yeah, let's head up to the roadside tower, knock out the old grave, because we're using daggers right now. And I feel like the daggers would do better against the tier 1 undead versus a tier 2 undead. Old Tot, we're going to go over and talk to him. He'll take it straight on over. As long as I have cash in my pocket, 28 gold. That's all of the cash. I have 2 gold left. And we may as well ask about more rumors. Got a wolf trail. We've got ourselves an encampment. And no rumors from this man. All right, so let's go ahead and save exit. Try to get this down to a singular day for as much gold as we possibly can. Hello, what is this place? Yada yada. Rumors? No rumors. All right, we wanted corpse stench? No, forbidden grimoire. I think that's the one. Forbidden grimoire. That should be no less than a day. Yeah, that was the right one. Looks like we have some randoms that want to fight us. All right. Nice knockback. Couple stabs. Dead. Oh, good. All right, the goal here is to find the forbidden grimoire, or the grimoire, whatever it is. This is level tier 1 stuff, so I'm not even worried about it. We're not going to slow the speed hacks down this time around. Easy peasy. Who's that? Oh, that is not 2 zombies. That is a lot of, yeah, no. What just happened? I'm gonna use that to wall block. Or not, I guess. I gotta attack the ones that have no arms. I mean, the ones that have arms, I should say. Do I have energy? Oh, right, heroin. Yeah, makes sense. I don't know why I didn't pop this on him right off the bat. I could have caught up a little sooner. There we go. That ended better than I expected. All right. Probably helps that we were fighting a bunch of zombies. You know what I mean? Because with all the zombies, they don't have very good accuracy when you chop their arms off. So that really helped us stay alive. Plus the heroism, didn't realize that popped, and then that was healing us. That's really good to see. I didn't really take very many. Yeah, very, very good. All right. That could have been worse. What else do we have in here? Another zombie. 5. Stabs. Oh, he did. Where? Alright, we have that. We have a sarcophagus with nothing in it. Sarcophagus, 4 ancient coin. Piece of leather, empty. Ancient coins. Oh, another ghost. Seize. Double stabs. Is this, it's cursed. With what? I wasn't expecting a curse. Somebody did say that curses drop more frequently from the undead when they pop out of the sarcophagus. Sorry, ghosts. When they pop out of the sarcophagus. That might be pretty true. I mean, the first ghost I encountered that popped out of a sarcophagus gave us a cursed item. Interesting. I wonder if they changed that. Well, if that's the case, though, like, ghosts typically only drop rings and stuff like that. Rings and necklaces. Thirst. Getting a lot of gems here. Sarcophagus, there's a belt there. Ah, we're good. I like the belt I have right now. Empty, empty. Break, 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 and break. Take the ancient coin. Empty. Hello, zombie. Couple stabs. Seize. Hell, we're sneaky there. Ancient coins. The rats are back in. Now they're dead. And then wielding grimoire. Nobody resurrected? That's unusual. Oh well, we're out. Now we go back to town, hurry up and eat. I don't think there was anything else left on the ground that I needed to take. I think we basically looted the whole place. Yeah, just one last double check. Yeah, we're perfectly good. Let's go. All right, now that we're back at the caravan, I went ahead and picked up some leeks and some extra lentils. We're just gonna make lentil soup so they don't have any meat. Lentil soup. 2 lentils in that. Yeah, cook and eat. We'll do it again. Cook and eat. So a wee bit more food. Doesn't really help us with our diet morale, but we need to eat. All right, let's go ahead and go over here. Offload. I already got one for the caravan. Offload, offload. I'm gonna keep that emerald. Offload, offload. There's ancient coins in here, only 50 though, very little. Again, ring, I'm probably gonna keep this one. Offload, I just gotta find out what that is. So we're gonna get it identified. It's sellable. Gotta keep this for the quest, sellable. What's in here in my backpack? Nothing. And ancient coins would throw off in here. I don't even know how much we have. I'm curious. That's not too bad, honestly. So what we're gonna do is head up to the mill. I don't feel like walking all the way down to the Drunken Woodsman just to turn this contract in. All right, let's go ahead and rest up until 12. That'll get the mill reset for the guy. Throw those away. That spoils in one day. I may as well eat it right now. Take that with us. It's no longer stolen. Yep, 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 yep. And I can take that too. This would only be useful for making more bandages, the cloth I just took. But my contract is finished. Got 550. Not a lot. I was kind of hoping for tier 2s. Oh, now everything goes up to tier 2. That's hilarious. Well, this one did at least. So we'll probably knock out the humans next just to get that extra little bit of reputation and a little extra money. And then I hope that the proselytes upgrade to a tier 2 as well. Okay, let's go ahead and move the sack of grain over. Harvest, harvest. Move these burnettes over. Slide that. Again, ID scroll. Definitely need to grab it up. So I'm going to go in town right now after offloading a couple things. All right, so we have 2 ID scrolls. Chickens are going for 604. I'll have to wait on chickens. All right, let's find out what this ring is. Pain resistance, but cooldowns increased. I guess I can keep it for right now, unless I have a purge scroll, which I don't believe I do. And then I have another ID scroll for this other necklace. Control res, health restoration, and rending resistance. 2 accuracy versus what I have. Sure, I guess I could do it. I don't know. A little extra resistances seems nice, I guess. Yeah, and then slide that over. I'll probably make something else happen with that later, but for right now, just leave it. Oh, I have another ID scroll. Hold up. Where is that potion? Sturdiness potion. That's not a bad one, honestly. All right, reorganize, repair my gear. Oh, he's got something else for us. What's this? Force of the lockpicks. The price is a steal, 48 crowns. No, I don't want those. I'll pass. I'm never going to use the lockpicks, man. Calm down. Repair gear. There we go. Everything's repaired. We're going to, let's find out how hungry we are. 17. So we need lentil soup. I can't cook anymore. All right, rest up until 7 o'clock. We'll pop into Osbrook, grab that contract for the Fort-at-the-Outskirts. Pilgrim's Rest is still at 1 skull. I hope it upgrades. 1 day, how much money? Is it 1,000? 940. That's not bad. Really, really not bad at all. All right, the first tier 2 guy, it's kind of a pain in the butt. I don't like the shield dudes. I'm gonna shout. Just pull him by himself without the dog. There we go. We're probably gonna put the boulder right there. Double stabs, seize the initiative, stab again, destroy. We used a decent amount of energy, but not bad. Oh, you had multiple dogs. Fantastic. Can't use wormhole against him. Well, I can, but it's not going to affect us in the way that I would like it to. He missed. I'm going to pick that up. He's going to hit us, but he's also going to take some damage by doing this. Maybe... How do I want to play this out? Just like that. I hit him against the other dog. Did you attack this and me at the same time? There we go. Those dogs, when they're like that, can be pretty scary. But we did well. I don't know if there was anything else out here that I forgot to loot last time. Doesn't look like it. All right, so we picked up some herbs along the way, so I'm gonna put these into my my backpack here. We'll keep the net on us because it's a free net. Why not? Spool of thread. Poppies. That guy heard us. No, he didn't. I'm just gonna stab this dude right in the face. Dead. He's hostile. Let me think about what my strategies here is gonna be. We're gonna wait. That's my strat. Destroy the boulder. Go here. Try it again. Nicely done. Double stabs followed by C's. He's dead. Dropped ourselves a golden. Oh boy. There we go. Double stabs. Yeah, that's gonna hurt in the morning. I'm not confused. Okay. Destroy boulder. Fall back. Fall back. Oh, I was confused, but good thing I stepped away from him and not towards him. Oh, shite. He missed anyway. He's dead. Good crit. How much did I crit him for? 32. Nicely done. Okie dokie. Well, there's that. That was a little terrifying. I didn't see 2 question marks down there. It's a good thing it ended well for us. I also had a net. I don't know why. Completely forgot there was a net there. Would have been much easier had I just tossed it away. You see 2 guys with a mace, and sometimes you're like, oh shoot, this is over with. I have been, as of late, throwing caution to the wind and thinking I'm way better at this game than I really am. Let's face it, I might know a lot about the game, but that is also a detriment to myself. I tend to try to, like, overstep what the character is realistically able to do. I'm not the most strategic individual. So yeah, I can easily make mistakes. We did a decent amount of damage. Then I'm gonna destroy this. Couple stabs. And it happens, right? Or I get to the instances where like, I'm like, you know what? I can take this on. Of course I can. I've played this game so much that I know exactly what I'm doing. It's not always the case. Like I said, you tend to like overstep just because you want to be better. You want to do better, and it doesn't always work out that way. While he's here, got that knockback, destroy. I should have waited a little bit. He's gonna stab us with C's. Go ahead and net him. There we go. He did seize us and got us with that. So what we're gonna do, knock those guys together. He's got 3 more turns on nets. I'm gonna stab the dog. Dog's dead. Seize on you. Did nothing. They did some damage. They definitely did some damage, but we lived again to fight another day. But yeah, as I was saying, I've been making some really outlandish calls when it comes to playing the game recently, especially on my live streams. It's hard not to want to show off a bit. Unfortunately, my showing off ends up with me 6 feet under. Our arcane only build That one was a mixture of my fault as well as the game kind of throwing something in my lap that I wasn't expecting, which then caused me to flip out, or not flip out, but like definitely not do, not think of what I was doing properly. Because when I rewatched the footage on my Arcane only build, I come to find that I definitely could have survived. And yeah, just kind of made some goofy mistakes. Well, with that being said, we got to play a little bit more cautiously. You know, Stoneshard's unforgiving, even for people that have, you know, 2,500 hours like myself. I got to play and go back to my roots of, you know, taking... Oh, we need a key. I was like, I got a crowbar. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm going to go back to my roots and, you know, play very cautiously. You know, I used to bring Paragorks into these dungeons here and throw smoke at enemies, you know. It doesn't really work as well anymore, but can I maybe get their attention? Can. That's the boss, but I like to see who I'm fighting, you know what I mean? So I can pull them one by one. There's the boss. Who's the other individual? Archer? How close is the archer gonna get is the question. Pretty darn close. Very nice. Double stabs for 40. Bam. Easy peasy. And then we talk about the Arcane Archer build. That one, I don't know what I was expecting to happen in a tier 5 cave. But I definitely could have played it even safer. Had I just walked out of the dungeon or out of the cave in general and gathered up more supplies, I would have been a little bit better off. Maybe getting that trap repaired. If y'all didn't see when I died with the Arcane Archer. I had plenty of damage to deal and keep the enemies at bay for the most part, but when you're fighting somebody with double charges, it really is quite difficult to remain composed. Did not knock him back. He does not have seize, so I'm going to seize him. Double stabs. Dead. We got Stabs Treaty. Put that away. Amber Amulet. Put this away, hopefully. Let me see here. I'm going to put it right there. That there. Ah, shoot. Nothing I do here. Here we go. And then I'm going to put this into my purse. Eat. I could definitely toss one of these nets away. That'd help save a little bit more room. I got 60 gold. We can merge. Toss away. Sell key. Gaming dice. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I really should have thought about, but I guess after a 7 or 9 hour stream, in that case it was about a 9 hour stream, it is kind of hard to retain focus and not want to show off in front of your folks. You know what I'm saying? It just happens that way. And like I said, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, you know what? Had I just been a little bit better with it, there was pointless not to take as much time in that dungeon as possible, since we're going into tier 5s at level 10. I most certainly should have just, okay, cool. There's a tier 5 guy with double charges. Let's go get some more nets. Let's get a bee. Let's get more traps, more claw traps, right? And force him to run into those traps as much as we possibly could. And then while he's in trap mode, or being trapped, we can then snipe him. Throw a net at his face, snipe him some more. So there was definitely ways we could have made all that work in our favor. And I really want to kind of go into those tier 5s again, but with the thought process that, you know what? This is not going to be something that we can do easily. Pop in, do our thing, get what we need to get off of it, and yeah, make full use of all these traps that we have. Oops, this is a secret, well, not really a secret room, but one of these rooms here. Oh, nice, got a wolf belt. I don't need this anymore, I don't think. So we all have another section of this map to do. That's a tier 2 for 126. Not really worth my time to take it. Nothing there. Bottle of oil. I can fit it up there. Cool. Now, speaking of, let's go ahead and drink. Toss that away. Empty. All empty. Okay. Got a splint. Oh, that was not gonna help me, was it? This guy here. Stabbies? Nice, got the knockback on that dude. That guy was bleeding and didn't really see much use in trying to double stab him. Norse axe, magistrates, nothing. Okay. Down here. Go ahead and break that for a golden nugget. Actually, I thought I saw golden nuggets in here. Yeah, I did. You free up some space. Golden nuggets and gaming dice. Reorganize. Spool of thread. The rack with a bow in here. A little thirsty. Nightstand. But at any rate, you know, I've been really excited to try out those caves. And the more I get excited to do something, the more I just want to go there early as possible. I still think I might. We just got to take the lessons that we keep on learning with this game. And especially with the new way that the protection works, I'm still not happy with it. I think it was a bad change, bad call. Because even with the way the protections used to work, it doesn't necessarily mean you're, you know, untouchable inside of these dungeons. And facing like tier 4, tier 5s and all that. It just meant that you were a little bit better off than you are now. The way protections work, with the like, tier 2 armors, it feels like you have paper on still. And if you only have paper, you're naked. You know what I mean? There we go. He's happy now. We have one more side of this dungeon to do. Let's come down here. Break. Open. Shout his name. Do that. Double stabs. He's got a deep cut. He's dead. Next gentleman is showing up. There we go. And a bad spot for me. Double lunge. Seize. Dead. It still worked out pretty well, though. Oops. Destroy this so we can get our energy back. Just about all that, there's either a bunch of dogs or a dog and a man catcher up there. And here, what do we got? Give ourselves a chest, caltrops. We can try to take those with us. Another drinking horn. Chanterelle, I'm just gonna eat right now. That is a lot of enemies, though. Do I want to risk this? Just in case. I don't know what I'm facing, though. Archer. He's got a slam, so I don't want to be against the wall. I'm just going to drop this right here. There we go. The archer should. Yeah, I'm just going to drop another one. There we go. It's one way of doing it all. Couple stabs. Knock you in the wall. He gets hit in the back of the head because these guys really, really suck at aiming. Noise. Seize and double stabs. That was pretty good. Oh, I need to... Hold up. Swap this back around. Wolf pelts. There we are. Loot. Nothing there. We got some more food. A rag, which I was going to turn these rags into bandages. We'll do that right now. Save us some space. Rag, bandages right there. Craft, potato. Watch out for the trap. Another chest. Cabbages. There's too many cabbages to take, so let's go ahead and eat them. Cabbage, eat, eat, eat. Cabbage, eat, eat, eat. I mean, we might as well, right? Chest. What do we have in the chest? Nicely done. Put that away. Wardrobe. Same idea. Put that away. And then nightstand. Eat and put that over there. There we go. That's it. That's all we have in this dungeon. I don't believe I missed anything. We have arrows and all that craziness on the ground, but otherwise, I don't see anything else we need to take with us. We've already looted the chest. Nothing else. Yep, all good. The guy's outside, so the quest is completed. All right, fantastic. Let's go back to the turning a quest into the magistrate. Keep on getting that Bryn rep up. We're here in the mill. Let's rest up until 12 so we can accept this or turn this contract in. I might have to sell something to the guy up here though, just because I have I don't have any space left. He takes something. Yeah, just a spool of thread will be good enough for him. Did I ever buy this? I did. Okay. And what are these worth? 334. That's on the higher end. Normally you want those under like 3 if you're gonna buy sacks of grain. So, about my contract, we're done. 940 gold. Very, very nice. Osbrook and Manchar both have just hit Amity, and Bryn is currently sitting at 3605. Lots and lots of reputation right there. I'm loving it. Yeah, like another round in Manshire. And we'll be up to Amity. Brand new gear. I'm still going to knock out these mines. It's going to be awesome. But that's going to be like for another day. So when we get back to the caravan, I was going to plan on selling my stuff, but I'll save that for another day. Being that we are at Amity in Osbrook, it's going to be pretty affordable to sell and buy items and upgrade my caravan because we want the chickens. Need to get access to the caves, or sorry, get access to chicken eggs. All the sellable items are going to go here. These are not sellable items, mind you. These are for the upgrades. I got to break some of these down too. But let's take a look here. So food items, let's put that stuff away right now. We don't forget that we have food on us. Open up the backpack. No food here except for the lentils. We're gonna harvest, and harvest. Move that over. Oh, let me go ahead and repair items. Myself included. Repair. Repair that talisman. Make sure there's no talismans to repair here. Right, we have the rings, necklaces, such. Repair. That way when we go to sell it, it's a little worth a little bit more money. So move this stuff. Ooh, keep that. Move this stuff over. Caltrops. We can keep a hold of those. Bow amulet's going to be sold later. Empty these purses out, because one of these had a lot of stuff in it. There it is. Wow, look at that. Nice. That was a really good dungeon. This is sellable. Yep, sellable. 100%. That's sellable too. Ancient coins go over here. Nicely done. This thing I gotta sell too, eventually. Fine. Like I said, we'll do this later. Seems like the hunt went well. I think she's now at 25%. Yeah, over 25%. Fantastic. Collect water. Rest up to save. Then we'll have one more contract to do, and hopefully, it's still a tier 1. After a rest, maybe we'll hit tier 2. But hopefully y'all liked today's episode, and if you did, please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.